whatever I do from then on as well, you know. So or maybe like maybe $8. I was gonna do 5, but Andrea's sister was like, that's way not enough for that, what you're doing. That's a lot of live events in 1 month. So I was like, oh shit, maybe we should do, she's thought we should do 10. So I was like, all right, I guess I might just try to see 10, see if it works.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look into this Patreon thing, because I mean we're almost up to 700 subscribers on our email list.
Wow, dude.
And so
that's a lot, bro. That's a good amount.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean it's.
Sorry, go ahead. I have questions.
Go ahead. Sure.
I got Aweber, right? And I got the sign up form kind of created, like, or made, but I don't know what to do with it on Facebook. Like, I got it linked, or it's like it just says email sign up, you know. And I renamed it. It says Bumblebee, you know, sign up form, but like I can't put it, I can't show it anywhere. Like
you have to run a Facebook ad.
Oh, because you can't you can't do it on, you can do it on Facebook if you have 2,000 likes or more, which is, I'm not even anywhere near that. So if there's a way to do it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then they were like, no, there's no access for this because you don't have enough likes, and I was like, oh, damn it. So
yeah, so what you should do is run a Facebook ad. You know, you can run them for I think $1 a day,
okay,
which is $30 a month. You know, it's
right.
not that much. I mean, I'm paying $3 a day for, you know,
Are
the
you?
ad that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's why it's getting all the that's
Yeah.
kind of a lot
The
though, bro. Damn.
what I originally did was, so what I would do is, I originally would just say, you know, I would go to I would go to about 10 different groups on Facebook, like, you know, either like free beats or rappers looking for beats, or, you know,
Right.
producer groups, things like that. And I would just put up a post that says, drop your email for some free beats. And then, you know, I'd come back, you know, in a couple of hours, and then I'd see all these replies of all these
Wow.
emails. You know, and then what I would do is just take them and drop them right in the form. But then that started to become too much work, and so I learned how to do a Facebook ad on YouTube,
Oh,
from,
okay.
I think it was a BeatStars. It was somebody
Oh,
from
really?
BeatStars. Yeah, and they basically, you know, it's like an hour and a half video. But you know,
Hour
now
and a
that I've
half.
done,
Oh, so I should just watch that video then, is what you're saying?
well, I could set it up for you. But what you need to do is have like, you need to design like some kind of, add like a graphic for, because what I did is I went to, canva.com.
Oh, I got Canva. Yeah, I use it all. I use that all.
And so what you need to do is, and that's a really good website, because,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not really a designer, but what's nice is
Yep.
that they have a bunch of templates you can use to
Yeah.
help you, you know, help you come up with something of your own. And so I use that as a way to, design the Facebook ad, and it's been, you know, it's been running it since I started my new job.
So what are they? So what are they? When you see the ad, what do you look? What do you see? Do you see the sign up form like on the ad? Like,
You see the Canva so you upload the Canva graphic, right? And then that'll have
uh,
and then you put in the URL you want, which goes, you know, like, you know, the sign up form for Implant says, you know, um, 5 free hip hop beats, right? And then, you know,
oh, and then they click on
there's like
that,
an,
and it sends you to a landing page basically, and
right,
then
it
they
sends you
type
to
in
the
the.
form, to the MailChimp landing
Oh
page.
shoot. Okay. Yeah, I
And
got it. That's what I need to do then. Yeah, you're right.
and then that's where they can put in their email. And then, I mean, do you already have your landing page set up?
I have yeah, I have a sign up form, but I'm a little confused on what a landing page, why you need it. What is that? Like, what's the difference? Because I have a sign up form, and then there was like a separate zone for, or I mean, a separate, like, a, you know, category for landing pages. So I'm
Well,
like,
I guess
what's the
in
difference?
MailChimp, the landing page is the sign. So the sign up form is the landing page.
Is that just basically they're saying it's a URL somewhere you're directing
Right.
somebody to, that you are okay? That's why, because the sign up form is not a URL; it's just a form that you can use in different ways, basically.
Hmm.
That's why. Okay, I so it's like, it was. I was like, why is there a difference between? Because I have a sign up form and then I did a landing page, and I'm like, why do I have two different? Like, what are these? What's different about these things? So, but yeah, so I'll use the landing page to. So I'll use the Facebook ad people click on it, and then that directs them to that landing page, and then they fill out their information, and then I get their email.
Right. And so for implant, the thing that gets people to sign up is free beats, right? So
Right,
you kind of
right.
have
Okay.
to you have to offer something free
Got to
to
have
hook
something.
them in.
Right. Okay. Okay. I got to think about what
So
that might be.
yeah, so maybe you can, and then with Mailchimp, I'm sure Aweber does this.
Yeah.
You can basically set up an email to automatic. So when they sign up, right,
Oh, yeah. It
they
goes,
receive an email automatically.
right, right.
And
The
then with
auto response.
Aweber, you can sign up, like you can set up a whole chain of emails to have, like,
Yeah, I
after
saw
one
that
day,
actually. Yeah.
they get this email after one day, they get
Then
this other
another
email
one.
after
Yeah.
4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's tight.
yeah, and I think I'm gonna check out Aweber to see if
It's pretty intuitive. I like it better than Mailchimp already because, uh, I mean, maybe it's just because I got used to Mailchimp. You know, I learned it on Mailchimp, so I know what everything is more. But when I started using Aweber, I was like, oh, okay, cool, that works, and like I didn't have any hiccups. Whereas on Mailchimp, I was constantly like, I don't. I think I was just because I didn't know anything when I got Mailchimp, and now I know. So I'm sure it would be probably easy on either one. But
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna look into Aweber too, because I was thinking about switching over to that, because I
yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
have to, because what I want to do is, when people first subscribe, I want to have them receive like a series of
mm,
emails instead
mm-hmm.
of having to um, manually do everything. Because I mean, there will be some emails that like for stuff that you're like for new content that you come up with weekly,
Right,
that you'll have to send that manually. But for the first time subscribers, you can basically put
right.
them through a campaign where they after day one they get this, after day four they get that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think that would help with converting the sales as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah. Because then
you
along the
know
way, you can upsell them to the Patreon subscription. So not only are
right.
you doing it, it's like so like it's like, oh, sign up for my mailing list, you're gonna get some free stuff. And then it's like, oh, okay, here's your free stuff. Oh, by the way, here's another free thing that we didn't tell you were gonna get, but here it
Right,
is, right?
you give them like three. It's like you
Yeah,
give them the first three emails should be like something offering, like something free, something of value.
right,
And then like on the fourth or fifth email, then you run, like you say, hey, we're having this promotion here. And the
right,
idea is
right.
to make the deal so like whatever they're paying for,
It's just a no
it's
brainer.
it's yeah, it's like so good, like they're getting a lot more than what they're paying for. It's too good to pass up. And that's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah,
that Legion Beats is constantly, or Gabe from Legion Beats, that's what he's constantly pitching.
right,
Um,
right.
I still have yet. I mean, I don't know how. Again, I mean, this it might work for. I mean, there's a handful of people that this may work for, but on a large scale, I'm really not sure.
Well, we got to get some subscribers on BeatStars first, right? Like some paying. How's that? Why is that not happening?
Um, it's hard to say. I think that consistency is maybe
It's the biggest thing because we
what.
haven't done 2 tracks a week like ever on a consistent basis. I think.
Well, there was a time where I was uploading. I because when we first started, we didn't really understand the value of being consistent, and so
Hmm.
I think that we have to play the long game, and like see how it goes over the next 3 6 months, which is going to be a challenge in the coming weeks, because I just don't know how it's going to be once
Once
our
you have your
daughter's
daughter.
born.
Yeah, I know because you're not going to be able to sneak away and like just work on your mailing list funnel idea. you know.
Well, I'll be off for 2 weeks. Like from I guess from the day that she's born, I'll be off for 2 weeks, and then third week I'll be working from home, and then once that's over, I'll be back at work in the office, which is where I could probably get more work done.
I mean, honestly, you could steal because like the things that you need to do are like more about consistency. So it's like even if you stole a 30-minute thing here or there at work, like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, you could probably get a lot done as far as like what you're doing online, at least with the mailing list stuff,
Yeah.
like getting the subscriptions and then like the drum beats. I was thinking like there's got to be a way for you to stockpile some beats, like, or even like find a time whenever you do find a time to be able to do it. Like, I don't know, maybe you just have to do it at work just the same way, you know, just like work on those beats.
It'll be easier. To be honest, it'll be easier to do it at work than here because it's like you
Yeah. Well,
know.
I mean, I could sort of format some things if you provide me the sounds, and then and you're like, yo, format it like that, and I'll just format the drum beat kind of on my own,
Mhm.
and then I'll just because then I can do what I wanted to do. I can like not use I don't want to use the format that they do all the time. I already do that on my own anyway, but I don't have to do it like exactly the way they did it, you know.
Mhm. Well, now that we have, so many drum beats, I can go back into Ableton and then just kind of,
Tweak them out.
I can tweak them out
Or
using,
even just like you should do like something like where you take one of the more simple beats and just instead of replaying the sounds, like format the beat, right? Because you don't have to play the sounds, and then like add shit, like make it more layered, like it is in like Ballin or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like because there's all these fucking crazy, and like do your own version of that, and like just do shit and pan. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
because then like there's already the element of that other beat there that we took, but then you just do something else, like format it your own way, or steal a different format and put it with that drum beat, and then add your own percussion, like add like 4 more percussion layers,
Mhm.
something like that. And that would be and you could do that probably pretty quick, I think, because it's like the drum beat is already there,
Yeah.
so, and it would be fun.
Yeah. I need to probably just get Ableton.
Dude, am I
Or
able to share? Are you able to share it if you get it?
well, I get 2 licenses, so I mean, I can
Oh,
give you one
dude,
of them.
you should, man, because I need it, because there's just certain techniques that if I learn, we're gonna be more relevant. Because watching that Seinfeld video,
Oh,
that
that was
actually,
funny.
it was funny, but it kind of made me like it made me realize like, oh, these dudes are producing in a way that's like really cool, that I'm not doing. Like it's not like hard, I could learn it. It's not something I won't be able to do. I don't really know exactly what it is now, but I can learn.
Mhm.
So I think it'll be fun, because like he just took little clips, and then you can slow it down, speed it up, and add a reverb, and like and then spread it out over the keys and play it like a keyboard. You know what I mean? And like
I
people
mean,
do that all the time.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could do that in Logic as well, no?
Not like that, and yes, I know the way you do it. You can like, but it's not like it's not built that way, dude. It's like Ableton is a certain kind of vibe.
Hmm.
So it's just sample based. Like you're like, in Logic, it's a more encompassing program. It's got everything. So you can do it, but maybe I need to look up the sampler on Logic and just learn it better. And maybe I'm just not utilizing it enough.
Yeah.
But it seems
Yeah, I
like
still haven't.
Ableton is much better.
Well, what I like about Ableton is that it doesn't take you away from the screen. That like the only time you only have the 2 views. You have the session view and the arranger view.
Mm.
And all the effects are at the bottom. They don't like pop up. There's no pop-ups or anything like that. The only
Oh, I
pops up
see.
the only pop-ups you have are VSTs, right?
Okay.
Um, but like the effects and things like that. And I guess if you have like third-party effects, those would pop up as well.
Mm.
But for the most part, it stays on the main screen. And then like the MIDI tracks, they all show up at the bottom. It doesn't like you know overlay the main view or the session view. But I haven't really. I just barely learned how to change the velocity on Logic because I noticed the higher 808 on the 808s, the higher pitch, like the 808s that are using higher notes, they kind of punch a little bit harder. So I had to highlight
Yeah.
those and pull the velocity down.
Yeah. It's not
So
that hard, but if you just don't know it, it's like you'll search forever for this simple little thing.
yeah,
I went
and
in
I'm
and
starting to learn it.
I fine tuned my grid mode knowledge, actually after you asked me about it. I was like, oh man. So I went back and watched that video that I sent. Did you watch that video?
I haven't watched any of those Logic videos.
Just the one that I sent you is the one that you need, dude. As far as editing, and like it shows you out the grid mode, and like it'll help you a lot, dude. It's like a 15-minute video. It's really not that long.
Yeah, the main thing I want to learn how to do is, like when recording MIDI, how to set the quantize
Yeah,
grid.
it's really easy, dude. It's just like you literally, it's literally just right there. And but yeah, if you don't know it, you're gonna look around. It'll be like, oh, what do I? It's kind of hard to find. But oh, dude, how is this getting recorded? By the way, like as far as the view of our, what's the difference? Like, because if I don't put it in, this is what. Oh shit, I should have had it like this, dude.
Oh, really?
Can you see a difference?
No, I don't.
You don't see it side by side. I don't know if it matters when you record it. Actually,
Oh, what did you do? Change the gallery view?
yeah. It was on gallery view already.
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
Oh, so it may have recorded like with
Whoever
the,
talks, it goes back and forth.
so it probably just recorded me on, I'm not sure.
Well, whoever is talking, the video goes to that person.
Has it been like that the whole time or?
Yeah, it kind of has.
Oh, then that's cool.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just going to go back. And I think it always does that actually, because now I'm looking, even in this view, it's yellow around me when I talk. Now you talk.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
And then it goes
it
yellow.
highlights me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think either way, it just must do that. I don't know any other way to not do that. So
How long has it been now?
it's been a while, dude. I don't know. It doesn't show me like the length, but
Oh, does it show?
it's been like, dude, we got on the phone. We got like, it's been like over half an hour.
Okay, well, I think we can wrap this up.
Yeah, it's been like 40 minutes.
Oh, cool.
So, all right, cool. Good talk.
All right. So if you like this podcast, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see everybody next week.
All right, y'all.
Peace.